Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live. Today, that's the only place where I do mini free readings and more profound readings for a small donation of $10, 10 euros. If you're interested in that. So if you want a mini, just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. I choose them at random, try to read as many as I can. First name and specific question in the comment box. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, because the minis are one card read, then please go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my PayPal me name, or you can give a star rider on TikTok in my gift gallery. Hope everybody had a great Thursday. Hi, Nunu. Happy Thursday. Still warming up the cards. Hi, Amy. Thank you for joining and being my number 2 viewer. Okay, let's do some minis. Mamati, please, Sasha, what to expect from now till Sunday? Everything is now slow. Okay, let's see, Mamati. What is going on? It's like everything needs to fall into their place and space. It's like instead of being all the time living towards the future or the goal you're gonna achieve, it's like you are put in a kind of balanced situation that calls the now, and the role is to get comfortable in that. What I'm picking up on is something from your past. It's like keeping you from moving forward. It's like a bit of a trauma that I'm picking up on. And that's because you create an environment where others are safe. But if you're all the time living in the next goal in the future, you're creating an environment now where you even don't want to be. So how to expect others to join you in the environment of now, and then it stays in the future, Mamati. So the lesson you need to learn now is to get comfortable, create a situation where you feel comfortable. That's why it's so slow. And you have a lot of options to do so. So play around with it. That's what I'm getting, Mamati. Play around with it. Amy, will I do better doing it on my own without him? Okay, let's see, sweetie. What is better? You know, these are questions you can't actually ask a psychic, but let's make it more like me, because when you're happy and you're growing, that's the most important. You're born alone and you'll die alone. I mean, and everything in the middle, that's nice to like cross passes and to grow and learn from each other. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is you need to be more selfish, and creating a room where you can be selfish is you. It doesn't mean that physically you need to like move or change or push somebody out of it. It's by finding a place, hi Madip, where you can be comfortable to be you. And often when you don't have that place with this person because you feel smothered, then thank you, Madip, then you created that environment from the beginning or changed and let them think that you were okay with not having that space. So the most important now is not to make like a blunt decision or whatever, because when you had that space, your relationship was fine. So the importance now, I think, in step one is, I'm doing great, Mahin, thank you for joining, is you taking more space for yourself. Just be selfish and do you and see what happens. Because if you're in the power, that makes that relationship thrive. But you gave that away somewhere. So that's what I'm getting. So that's really important. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha for everybody who's new here. When I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you have a question, first name and specific question. They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. Oh, great. So good luck with that, Ami. I do believe you can. I do believe you can. It's just finding you again. That's the whole journey, you know? You can't give your all, or you can't like take like radical decisions if we're not first in our best space where we can be. And if we lose people trying to get to that space or working, then it's not meant to be. But it's not making a decision when you're not in your power. Once you're in your power, you can make any decision you want, girl, because you're powerful. You're amazing. You know, you are a star. You're very strong. So instead of helping everybody, help yourself, because then you're a big worth to the world. So you should start seeing your value here and where you put your energy. I think that's your lesson, what you're going through at this moment. If somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that's possible. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link tree are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a Star Rider in my gallery gift, okay? Let's see who donated, because I just got a donation on coffee. And for sure, happy Thursday, everybody. OD, thank you for your double donation on coffee. Thank you so much, sweetie. Hi, Flori. Thank you for being here. Okay, so mini reads are at random, no guarantee, but just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I try to read as many as I can. They're normally a 1-card read. If you want a more depth reading during this live, it's possible for a small donation of $10, 10 euros, okay? Just keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like. That all helps me grow on social media. If you might want to switch off your, for sure, I'll grab your question. Clara, thank you for the roses. I love them. Thank you so much. Mahin, it's my right man coming to me soon. Again, what is right, you know? It's all about where you're at and where they meet you and what you need to learn and how you grow. So any person you grow is right. And how long that event. So these are all questions that you need to prepare yourself for that. And to attract a person, if you say, okay, these are my values, I want to like be committed in a long term and I want to like grow together and be, yeah, but there is no right one. Everybody has their flaws, sweetie. Everybody. It's just what do you accept and what you don't. And the most important at this moment for you is friendship, is being really, this is your friend, this is your person. So whatever person comes along in the next period, and it's like very short, somebody will cross your path, you need to like really like focus on friendship. Yeah, we flaw, they flaw, everybody. But what is the priority at this moment for you to grow and to move forward is a person that can offer you friendship, that you feel like you're in a team. So if a person when you meet, that should, and it's still like on the go, doesn't know yet, doesn't have like the peace to figure it out or to want to figure it out, that's not your person. So your person at this moment, what I'm seeing in your card with your energy and your projections and what you put in your navigation system, because spirit is your navigation system and you put the direction, is finding somebody that feels as a friend, because then we can grow together, then we can heal together. So a person will come into your life and maybe you will not be so attractive to that person at this moment. Yeah, but red flags, they're there because you learn from that. So that's not a person that makes any chance. I mean, there are a lot of people that have red flags, but they can be your friend, they can be whatever. I mean, the right person for you is not a person with red flags, because you can have a really great person with no red flags for you that you learned from your past, but be the most boring, or the sex is really bad, or be like awful. I mean, that's not your person. So the right person doesn't exist. It is your person or not. And at this moment, what I'm seeing is you finding a person to connect in a friendship level, in a vulnerable, like an emotional level where you feel comfortable. And that's more important than money, time, looks. That's really where you like connect. So that should be what you should put out, and that should be something that you're gonna use in the next like 2 months, to see if that's that. And if that's not, then just move on, quickly. That's really important. So people are coming in, you are attracting people, and the focus should be on emotional vulnerability, feeling comfortable to be vulnerable, creating also a space for that person to feel comfortable, emotional, and vulnerable with you, because this is something that never worked, and that's something that you need. And that's something that is like a non-negotiable. And from there you can see. So good luck. It's a difficult one. It's really a difficult one. So keep your eyes open, sweetie, and concentrate on that, question them on that. See how they are in their past. See how they are with their family on that part. You just need to focus on that. And if that's okay, you can move on. You can like take it to the next level. Not, then detach, make it another connection, but that's not your person. Yes, research, very important in this situation, if that's what your needs are. And you're more like filling in the blanks. So that's what I'm getting. So good luck and enjoy the ride, because it's fun as well. It's not only work. So I'm so happy for you. I'm really happy for you. Desma, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. Please let me know where you're at, because you donated me a double coffee. If somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Okay, I choose them at random after every read. Just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I'll be back for minis after doing Desma's 10-minute read. So just keep tapping, keep putting your questions in, because once I'm done with the 10-minute read of Desma, for sure I'll grab the 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok first, okay? And if you still want a 5-minute dedicated reading, then get yourself on the list. Okay, let's start doing your reading, sweetie. Hi, Shasha. Earrings are fab. Oh, thank you, sweetie. My nervous system is now regulated. I feel much better. Oh, good luck. Still no contact, but I've re-centered myself. Wondering if he will reach out again or still cares. Oh, okay. What is your question, sweetie? You want to know if he's still gonna reach out or he still cares? I'll start there. If you have any other questions, then please let me know. Let's go there. What is this person doing? When I go in this person's energy, see me again. Yeah, of course. I'll add that to the list. What I'm picking up is when I connect to this energy of this person, I'm getting like a headache and I'm like short of breath. So what I'm thinking is that maybe he's recovering from the flu. Yes, of course you can donate. Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree, or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, or you can donate a Star Rider in the gift gallery. It's minimum $10, €10 if you use PayPal. What I'm picking up on is only one, and I'm doing Desma now. So you'll be next on deck. So what I'm picking up on is that at this moment, this person is going through some physical uncomfortable. So I think this person is already like 3 weeks not feeling comfortable. Yeah. So you're not hearing from him. I don't think that that's really like focused on you at this moment. I'm feeling that it's them focusing on themselves. In his opinion or his energy, when he connects with you at this moment, he thinks that he left it in a way that he can like revisit it whenever he wants it to. He feels like whatever the connection is now made in his reality, that's something that is okay, livable, doesn't like harm him or take him back in his life choices or views. So him not connecting with you is more connecting to a health issue, what I'm seeing. Like, not a doctor, but that's what I'm picking up. And him not forcing that on you or forcing that on him is because he feels like you both are in a good space. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, I got it. Thank you so much. You're next on deck, sweetie. What I'm picking up on is that at this moment, he's very in the me. He feels like he knows where this relationship can go and what are the downfalls and the up and things that to look forward to. He feels like when he will connect with you at this moment, he can't just like dominate the situation. You made it very clear that you're gonna live your life as you want it. Hi, Sylvia. As you want it. And I feel that the question mark about location and settling down in a marriage in a location makes him like still uncomfortable. Thank you for the roses, sweetie. Thank you so much. Ooh, I love them. So at this moment, I do feel that this person has a crush on you. He's like attracted to you. When he thinks about you, his day is better. He feels happy. He feels like your relationship now that you have with him, in his opinion, is in a safe space because he feels like he can connect with you whenever he figures out how his feelings are about location and future. At this, he was feeling that way, and then something hit him. So maybe it's the flu or a cold or something. So that made him like stay in that space, you know, not moving forward, not moving backwards, not going to the side, not going left or right, just being in that space. I do feel that person reaching out to you, and once they reach out, I do see that that person will have a decision that it will be okay. So I do see still a future, Desma, if you want it to be. But what I'm picking up is whatever this person decides, and when they reach out, they will always come with a resolution that doesn't satisfy you. So you want something from this person. One, they're not aware of it. Second, I don't think they're capable of offering it in a small like period of time that you are like very devoted on. So whatever he's going through and whatever he thinks about this relationship at this moment and how he's want to move forward with it, I don't see it serving you and making you happy. So it's like a bit of a dead road, a dead stop, you know. It's the end. I feel like since you met him and since you wanted to connect with him, you're more certain what you want and not want in life. I feel you grew as a human being, as an individual, as a person that feels it deserves stuff. And I feel that you didn't do that before. So the energy shifted from you towards him. I feel like when in the beginning, when he gave you attention, you were like, oh, that he chose me, and that gave you a special feeling, and that made you feel special, and that made you feel seen, and it made you feel picked, and that was so important. But that is ridiculous, of course, in my opinion, but yeah, that was where you were, and it's not healthy for sure. But that was this connection that was so important. That's why you kept connecting with him, even he gave you crap. But in the meantime, you shift and changed, and not him seeing you, not him having you in his back mind of maybe if he gets through an issue to still want to choose you as the one. I don't think it gives you enough, because marriage is more than just being chosen. Marriage is about building stuff together and about having this open communication and creating both a space where you feel safe and seen and heard to create it together. And I'm not seeing him giving you that feeling when he reconnects with you. Learn a lot about myself. Will he still fly out to see me after your time? Yes, I do see that. The only thing is that I'm getting as something to be aware of is that it will not feel so yeehaw because what I'm like hitting on. So you're saying that you feel much better. I totally agree. You did a lot of work and I'm very proud of you. And that's really Nikki picking your life, looking to your past and Nikki picking the good stuff and really daring to see the bad stuff. And that's what you did. And that's growth, because a new beginning, that would be then that when he comes back, should be based on nothing of the past, because otherwise you'll just create it over and over the same scenarios. More in control, yeah. And being more in control is not because you are possessive. It's not because you are a control freak, sweetie. It's because you know and you feel comfortable and you're honest with yourself what your needs are. And a person in your life choosing for you, that's one thing, but that's like a high, a quick high. But settling down for this person, you need more. You need that person to see who you are. You need to trust that person to be able to create a safe environment for you every day, because you know you can trust yourself. Thank you, Sylvia. You're next. You're number 3. You know now that you can trust yourself to create a safe environment for yourself, Desma, but you're not certain. And when he comes back, for sure, because that arrogance will come, you will not see or get the feeling like this person, oh great, Sylvia, thank you so much, can give me that. And I think that that's the story, that when he reconnects, don't jump from happiness, but then take it to the next level by you putting in your destinations field of your life, as you now put to feel balanced, to know for yourself, to investigate, to question, to do the research if this person can create an environment long term for you where you feel safe and can be yourself. That's a bit difficult. That's my, your 10 minutes are past, but I'm for sure gonna answer you still. What I'm picking up on is that at this moment he needs to get his strength back, so it can take up to 2 weeks. I do feel that he's really like it's a person that when they're sick, they are really sick and they feel sorry for themselves. When they come back to you, they want to look good and they want to feel in control because that's the person they are. So I'm getting like 2-3 weeks, this person will do nothing. So in these 2-3 weeks, reconnect with yourself and start really understanding which environment you're creating for yourself, where you bloom, where you're growth, where you're happy. And then start understanding that you knowing that is also knowing to tell somebody that you maybe want to settle down with, if they are able to create that with you. And then I do see a positive movement, because this person, if you don't ask them, if you don't say something, they need always time to think. It's gonna take forever to figure that out, and maybe then you're too late. So that's what I'm getting. So I hope it helps, really. I'll pull an oracle card for you. Yes, I'm unwell, so I leave him to be and focus on my health and glow up. Yeah, totally. The oracle card for your reading is recognize relational wounds. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurt you. See, that's really important. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. So you're number 2 on my list now, Sylvia. Thank you so much. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being all here. For everybody who's new here, please give me a follow or subscribe. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live today and maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. So this is the only place where I do mini free readings. Often when I'm live, it's 1 p.m. GMT time. So just keep checking in at that time. If I'm live, then I'm live. That's the only place where I do mini free readings. They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can, and they're a one card read. Thank you so much for gifted, and thank you, sweetie. You're so kind. Thank you, Desma, for always your support. I really appreciate it, sweetie, and I'm so proud of yourself. Even I didn't see you for a week and a half, I think. You did very well in that week. I'm really amazed of your growth. Really, it's like a tree that got roots. Do you feel that? So when there's a storm, you're not going to collapse. I felt in before you were already stronger in your heart with what you wanted and not, and what you wanted to accept and not. But you didn't have roots to stay like grounded. And I do feel that you're building those roots now. So good for you. Keep doing that. How grounded you are, how powerful you are. How people know that you're not a pushover, and they'll know they have to deal with you. Aiming me, remembering who I am, beautiful my life is. Yes, keep doing that. It's working for you. It's working. It's working for you. I'm really, really proud of you. Okay, I'm going to do a few mini reads first. So if you want a mini, first name and specific question. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal, me, Medium Sasha's my name, minimum donation $10 to euros, or you can gift a rising star from my gallery gift on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Next on my list is KKN. So she donated for a 5-minute read, and then I have Sylvia. Somebody else still wants today, then please get yourself on my list, because I will not be live for a long time because I need to go somewhere after. So I'll probably get off live in 1 hour and a half. So if you want still a 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on the list. Minis, I do them at random, no guarantee. First name and specific question. Yes, I'm going to do a few minutes, my sweetie, KKN, and then I'll get to your reading, okay? Hi, thank you, Nita, to be here. Thank you so much. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe. Thank you. Poppy Cave. Hello, Sasha. Good to see you. I appreciate 2 companies for a job this week. I'm expecting a call before April. I reply to companies for the job this week. I'm expecting a call before April. I do get a yes on that reading. Yeah. Princess Annalise. Hello, Sash. Will Belinda celebrate her birthday with Timothy's family? Let's check. I'm getting no. Swan. Hi, Sasha. How Oni felt when he saw me at the bar. He was with his girlfriend. He felt uncomfortable. He didn't know what to do with himself. He felt uncomfortable. Girl of the Moon. Greetings, Sasha. Long time no see. Week and a half, sweetie. Why does Ben see my stories? Still the same questions. You didn't see me for a week and a half? And after 2 years, every day answering the same question, just asking the same question. Just wants to know what you're up to. What happened with you from the past, that pasts of you separated. They're just interested. They're bored, so... My pleasure, Poppy. Mimi, what's the impression did they have on me after? Oh my God, thank you for all the gifts. Poker. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. What impression did they have after the poker game? That you're a serious person and that you're really not communicating anything. So you're like a vault. You scare them. It's GM. Is Jay returning to me? I'm getting at this moment, no, they will stay where they're at. Glad to see you're back live. Thank you, Princess. Thank you for you being here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Modup, has Dullar forgotten me, or will I see him after Ramadan? Oh, yeah, Ramadan is still starting. Hi, Veronica. Long time no see. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining. I'm getting yes, like a social call, a social code. Emily, you need a card? Let's pull a card for you. I missed you too, sweetie. But I felt that you were doing great. So I'm not worried. But it's always nice to reconnect with you. But I'm feeling that you're having everything under control, Veronica. I see that you need to be more selfish. The person that asked me for a card, I didn't have a name, so I'm sorry. I hope you know who you are. And that question passed, of course. So you need to be more selfish. You need to invest in yourself first. You need to eat first. You need to buy stuff for yourself first. You need to give yourself first time before you give to others. Be more selfish. At this moment, I only have 2 people on the list. If you want a 5-minute read today, you need to be quickly to get yourself on the list because I will be off live at 3 p.m. GMT time and it's already nearly 2. You're right, I'm doing amazing. Yeah, I do feel that, so I'm so happy. But I'm always happy to talk to you, but I didn't feel like you were crying in a corner. That I felt it 3 weeks ago, so I was okay. I was peaceful, but so happy that to check in with you, sweetie. I really wish you the best. No, may I please have a message from Dad today about the tenant job? Is it coming all right? Okay, let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes, but you need to be more positive. Your dad says that you are able to change the narrative, the outcome of things, depending how you feel. Yes, of course I can feel some people if you accept that. I do. So, and sometimes people pop in my head and then I'm just checking in. But that's more like when I know somebody goes through a difficult time. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is that, yeah, you need to be more like, I deserve it, Nunu. Yeah, but that you can do that too. That's by connecting with your heart, with somebody else's heart. Just try it when you're in your bed in the evening or when you wake up. Just like do nothing and just try to connect with your heart to somebody else's heart. And that's an exercise. After a while, you can just connect with your heart to everybody. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Veronica, oh, and you're connecting with me because I'm busy rebuilding my vegetable garden and I was thinking about planting flowers. So see, Veronica connects with me, I connect with her. But that's just how it works, people. We connect with everybody. We connect with animals. We connect with our children if they are still in an age they can't talk. I mean, that's normal. Okay, I'm going to go to the next person on my list, and that's KK. KKN, please let me know where you're at, so I'll do your 5-minute read. I'll be back for minis after that. First and second and third viewer on TikTok will get priority when I do minis, so just keep putting your questions in. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe. If you still want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then get yourself on my list, okay? Just go to my bio, first and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a trade. Thank you. After Sylvia, I'll have Danielle. So Danielle, you're number 3 on my list. Thank you so much for your donation. That have been working in the garden. Yes, I'm making my green garden like twice the size. So be aware of that. Moonlight Gale, where are you at? Did you donate it? I don't. Just let me check. I have Danielle, and then I have now KKN. KKN. Oh, then I know who you are. Great. Thank you. Yes, because I don't want to miss anybody. If something is going wrong, please let me know, okay? Okay, I'm going to do you. Moonlight Girl. Gal. I love the title. Okay, let's do your 5 minutes. Yes. Danielle, I got 1 at this moment, so I don't know if the other one still will come in. I have 1 of $10 via coffee. So that's 5 minutes. So just check if that's okay and just keep me updated on that. Okay, let's go to Moonlight Girl. Okay, your question. Hello, Shasha. How are you? Who is coming in my love life? Thank you. Sweeties, just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, because after Moonlight Girl, I'll do some minis, okay? Looking into love life. Okay, at this moment, what I'm picking up, and that's also what I'm feeling, it's like you're rushing, you have like a rush in your head, and it's all connected to your career. It's like you're focusing on your career. I do see some great opportunities coming your way, career connected. So I don't feel a space for love at this moment. I feel a renewal of contracts or a different contract. I feel like everything's to do with money, with growth, with career gain, and creating a happiness situation where you feel it's like where you're at in your career, you feel like you're not where you should be. So what I'm picking up on is that that's gonna happen. So the next period when I ask love, it's connected to your career change. And the career change is not to be scared, it's positive. It's about you being finally where you need to be, but also contractual and financial and everything. So you're getting an opportunity. And that creates that your work life will change. I feel like you're gonna be in a situation where more people will know about you or connect with you, and people from like a different paycheck than now, if I can be honest. And that's important for you, so that's what I'm picking up on. And if it's not, then that's what you're putting out. So I'm seeing first a career opportunity, then maximize that, then love. It's like this is how it's gonna be. That's what they're telling me. Um, the why this is the priority at this moment is because what I'm picking up that there's enough people that you're attracting to, but you don't are comfortable in your skin. It's like you are very difficult to reach, and if you like give it a lot of attention or you're like focused on it, it's like why bother? It's like you're not really like pursuing it, you're not like investigating it. It's just like it needs to be everything from the start, from the get-go. Otherwise just leave it, not necessary. That's the energy why I'm seeing that this is your priority now at this moment. But you can change that because this is something that you are doing yourself. I feel like you have little patience to really connect with somebody. I feel that coming still from a pain in the past. I remember a few weeks ago when I did your reading, but I felt that you were like really strong, centered, and confident. I'm feeling that you're questioning yourself again. So something is it's growing, it's coming back to the surface. I'm seeing that you want to you're not, you have two different ways to go about it. You can go for finding a crush and being in love and connected and passionate and sexual attraction and all the physical stuff. Or you can go and find a person to marry. These are two different things. Marrying somebody, looks fades. Attraction needs to become love. I mean, and from love, attraction can come from feeling safe with somebody and knowing they can provide for yourself or want to give their life to make you happy. Attraction can come. I mean, these are different ways to go about it. And Danielle, I'm seeing the second one coming in, sweetie. So if you are prepared to go it that way with the people that will join you and passes your path in the common month, I do see that we'll have a different outcome. But that's up to you. So these are your choices. It's like if you don't want to change, then that's how it's going to be. And that's not bad. But if you say no, then you can go about it differently. Or you can do both. Also possible. So that's what I've got on love. So love is coming in, but are you wanting to see it and try it and invest in it? Or does it need to be like shiny, ready to use? That's up to you. The oracle card that I'm picking up for you is clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. So good luck, my sweetie. Good luck. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube when I'm live. I do mini free readings, and that's today. So first name and specific question if you want a mini. They're just a one card read. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for KKN, then please go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Slash is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a star rider. Okay. Next on my list is Sylvia. So I'm gonna do a few minutes and then do straight to Sylvia's reading because she donated me a star rider, and that was so sweet. Well, if you want a mini, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. It all helps me grow on social media. Shiva's message, La Lima. Let's do that. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Yes, you can revisit the whole, it will be also posted. Yes, I'm in a beachy mood. 25 degrees outside, the sun is shining, so I was like, I need some beach energy. We had like 3 or 4 weeks only rain, and now the primavera is there, the spring. So what I'm picking up, whom was I reading? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, sun is beautiful. Sumita, my energy, and is it getting better? I sometimes dwell into some thoughts, but I'm trying to move. I'm getting that you're getting there. It's like rebalancing your emotional things. It's like brushing up old stuff. It's like having a cabinet with all memories that is full of dust, and you're like picking up, dusting it off. Do I give it to somebody else that somebody can use it, or do I still want to be confronted with it, or will I give it a better space because I want to see it every day? That's what you're doing, and that's just what is happening. So just enjoy it. Thank you for the rose, KY. Thank you so much. Shiva's message for La Lima. That's what I was doing. Didn't forget, came back. Sometimes I shift from one to the other. So what I'm picking up is you need to put your energy on creating friendships, attracting friends, create spaces to meet people, to bring people together. That's Shiva's message. Prudence. What do I need to know? Let's answer. What do you need to know? You need to connect with your higher self, sweetie. Maria, what demons wants from me? Strength to move forward. That's what they want from you. Nunu, did my cleansing go well? No, need some dusting still to happen. Meme, how to best manifest the offer to come in? By letting go the past. You need to give something to something to create a new beginning. A new beginning is a funeral. It starts with a funeral. It starts with letting go. It starts by taking a chance. It starts by closing a door. You can't transform from one into another. It's just impossible. So you first need a funeral, then you can start over again. You need to cut ties first, then you can move. You need to create a void by saying no to a kind of friendship that doesn't suit you, or a lover that doesn't suit you, or a relationship with family that you want different. First, close the door, then you create a new space where you feel comfortable, and then you connect or reconnect with these people on your terms. That's a new beginning. Otherwise, we can't start over. It's just impossible. It's just like continuous circles. And that's really tiring. Sylvia, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck for your reading. Next on deck is Sylvia. Sylvia, where are you? Please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like while I'm doing 5-minute read of Sylvia. I'll be back for minutes after Sylvia's reading. Okay, Bas has a new job opportunity, back to his own, but with a better distribution. Initially, he was employed for security. How does that feel? Okay, I'm getting hail mama. Hail mama, he got a job because he was not an entrepreneur. That's my feeling. That's what I'm getting from Spirit about connecting with people. I don't feel that an anxiety from this person because he's not an entrepreneur. It's like being lifted. I feel that one thing of this whole situation that he went through is really to understand that where he's uncomfortable, where he feels comfortable and where he feels uncomfortable. And what I'm also knowing his strengths and his weaknesses. What I'm picking up on is that he's a great team player. He's very good in taking initiative. He's very good to make somebody happy, to do the work for somebody or feel like we grow together. The thing is, when you're on your own, you need to do it for yourself. And I feel that that's the difficulty. Then he lacks motivation. He rather does something for another or somebody than for themselves, because the reward that somebody else is happy with you is so much greater for him than the reward of him being happy that he got something done for himself. So this is based on trauma, because it means that he's still incapable to create an environment for himself at this age and this stage in life where he can just be comfortable just being there, and just so comfortable and feeling that it's so a great space, showing up to everybody and chores and situations to keep that environment forever. So he needs a company to create an environment, and then he goes to work to that environment, and then from that, and then do the chores, the works, the teams to keep that environment. So he's not creative enough to create an environment. He's not capable to build an environment, and his passion is not maintaining that environment. So these are the biggest lessons that are important for you as well, Sylvia, because those things in your relationship you never can ask from him, because that's something that probably he can do if he wants to do it, because everybody can, and it should be actually your highest priority. But that's not where he wants it to be. That's not where he feels like motivated to go to. So these are still like no-go areas. So this journey should be an aha moment also for you to think about your future together. So yes, it's going to be a success. Yes, he's going to be happy. Yes, a lot of stress will follow of him. He will be more enjoyable and fun, but it's just because a task is lifted from himself. So he's a group person. He's not an individual. You are an individual. You don't like to be in a group. If everybody goes to the right, you go to the left. So, and that's actually more healthy, in my opinion, because you're closer connected to you, who you are, and what you are capable of doing. Somebody can say something, but what do they know? They just know me a few seconds, or they just know me that piece of my life, or they just see me when I'm doing that. How can they tell me what I'm not? You're like me too. And that's, I think, is normal and healthy. But he's not like that. So you need to be more vulnerable to him. You need to be more kind to him. You need to be more nurturing to him. And then I get, yes, Shasha, I'm doing that. Yeah, but this is your relationship with him. That's what, and he's not gonna change. This journey of independence was a great journey to see who he is, what he's ready to like take on, and what he rather just give to somebody else. So it's time for you to be honest about it as well, and to start asking what your needs are to yourself, and start finding different people and different things in your life to feed yourself with those needs, because it's not gonna come from him, because he doesn't want to, he's not happy there, and he's perfect where he's now and where he's gonna be and back into his skin. That was his life revolution. That was a chance given, and that's what he made from it, and that's the choices he made. So moving forward, him will be an employee, loves to follow a thing. If he complains about it or whatever, you just need to laugh, because you should never take it serious or put any creativity or whatever to get him out of that, because you see, easy to talk but doesn't want to walk the walk. Knowing the same about you and feeling secure with somebody, you need to rely on yourself much more, because you see, it's a group person. So if ever shit comes to the hell and we're on your own all and we need to survive, you better have your survival skills on point, because he won't. Know that. And maybe you now filling the blanks and thinking that he will one day, and start understanding he won't, and I'll learn it myself or find something else that I have these needs met, will create a more happy situation for you, and will create also a more healthy environment to him, where you both will flourish beautifully. So your 5 minutes are passed. So this has a lot of life lessons here, sweetie. It's more than just that. What I'm picking your oracle card is under the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. You saw them now. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. So stop waiting, stop thinking, stop hoping. This is it. And what is missing, you will have to find a different way to please yourself or fix it. Do you get it? So it gives also a kind of calmness, because you know where you need to be in control and what not. So as long as somebody's telling him what to do, he's going to do it great. The moment he's on his own, then start asking somebody else, or do it yourself, or get yourself in a situation that you can take over. Yeah, that's a bit the story, I think. Okay, let's see who's next on my list. Thank you so much, sweetie, for your reading, request, and trust. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome. I knew. Also, I knew it. Yes, I wasn't crazy. I didn't make it up in my head. But hey, some people need to walk the walk before they believe it. And we love them so much, so we create an environment where they can fall. So see what you're doing for your man. So you can ask something in return. Probably they will not see it that way, but it is. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, if you want a mini free reading now, that's possible. Just put your first name and specific question. I will buy chickens. Yeah, me too. I'm still in the process. Sending him all these TikToks about men. You want a happy life? Then buy chickens. Don't shoot me. I'm just a vegetarian. Happy wife, happy life. Buy chickens. And then a chicken becomes a horse, and a horse becomes an extra sheep, and a sheep becomes. It's so funny, those TikToks. And I just send them to him. And he's like, yeah. A caviar, I think. He's okay with that. He knows me longer. But the chickens are still coming. Still need to think about building what kind of cage for them. Or like this cage on wheels that you can, like a tractor, that you can move them. Or a fixed one, because we have hogs. And today I learned that hogs love chicken. So I don't want my chickens to be eaten by the hogs. So need to rethink my model. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. If you want still a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to get yourself on my list like really quickly. If you want a mini, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? Just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, because then I'll probably pick you. in the house in bed. Yeah, yeah, but they're also in the day. They're huge and they circle around. They're already like taking now the baby sheeps everywhere because we have loads of baby sheeps here around. It's so horrible. I'm so scared for my baby dogs as well. Hi, News Online. Thank you for joining. No, did I do something wrong or I just need a more intense cleanse? No, a more intense cleanse. It's all about time. Oh, Danielle, I have 3 requests from you. Is that okay? Let me know because you're next on deck. I'll do your 3 readings. Oh, great. Okay, I'll do them one after each other in just a second, okay? Just saying the reading. Sumita, how will my upcoming days be emotionally? I'm getting great. It's gonna be better than you think. Yes, it's time. It's commitment and time. It's like you're very weak at this moment, Nunu. So before you do the cleanse, you need to like get your energy up. Ah, a mule. New animal on my list. It's the first step is the type is making yourself more strong and then able to keep that strength on a longer period. Oh, but I love mules. I think that's a great idea, Veronica. Sylvia, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna tell him in the car just in a few minutes. Veronica, may I please have a message from my mom? Of course, sweetie. My pleasure, Nuno. I'm getting your mother is trying to connect with you, but you're not listening. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Sylvia. Thank you so much because I really have like no clue about chickens and I want to keep them safe. I don't like horrors. I don't even eat them, so I don't want that. Yeah, we do have foxes. We have wild dogs, of course. We have hawks. We have these creatures that crawl on these fairy ferrets. So all that is a lot. Hi, Phoenix. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm getting that your mother is talking about things that's gonna happen in the future to you. Yeah, and ferrets as well. And we have boars, the wild pigs. They eat them as well. So we have a lot of martyrs. Yes, we do have them as well. Yes, I do have a time for a read, but it is a list, and you need to get yourself on the list like really quickly because I need to go at 3 p.m. in 1 hour. So everybody, I'll close my list in a few seconds. So what I'm picking up on is that you need to start finding a way to connect with your mother better in the future. Yeah, it's already a zoo just with the wild animals here. Yeah, we don't have people here. We just have animals. There's no lot of people living here, only animals. And at night, a lot of them. We have bats. We have mice. Yeah. So work on that. Find a way to connect with your mom. So maybe take a picture, or she's talking about, Veronica, a bracelet that maybe you can wear to reconnect with her. That's what I'm getting. Kevin, hello. Hope you are doing well. Yes, better now. I had a really tough cold. Kevin, will I be working with Sodexo on my as my client this year? I'm getting yes. That's something that will come up in the light. So I'm getting a yes. Okay, next on deck is Danielle. Danielle has 3 questions. So I'm going to do the 3 questions after one by one. They're all 5 minutes. So after that, I'll be back for minis. So first name and specific question. If you want to be picked for a mini, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. If you want to be picked for a mini is a 1-card read. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a star rider in my gift gallery, okay? Danielle, where are you, my sweetie? Let's start doing your first question. After Danielle, I have Rani. Danielle, where are you? Keep tapping, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Ready on 22.7K likes. Okay, let's do your first question. 5 minutes is starting. I am going to a few conferences. one for photography, one in Austin, which I'm a photographer, and to network. Will these go well? I need to network. Okay, got you. Let's see what the reason and what you can get out of them. I feel like you need to like really dress up for them. It's like people who, oh, thank you, Phoenix. People who want or will be your potential clients are companies that will want to like work together with you. I'm getting that it's not connected to clients so much. It's more like it's a venue, for example, a venue of marriage and people. Oh, thank you, Veronica. If you a venue for marriages, and the people say, do you know a photographer that they can like referral to you? So, and those venues or those people that can like bring clients to you, they like people who are like proper dressed. So, and why? Because they have a past with creative people that looks like hippies, that they're not reliable. So the importance of you going to those conferences is important to get connections, to get leads, or to be brought up by other companies that have already a client-based clientele. So it's really important that you have like a card or a website where you can refer what you do and what you don't do, what your specialities are, and maybe some like people saying how happy they were with you or they grade you 5 stars or something. This is really important to have that up and running before you go to that, to get the most out of it, because these people, they have lives, they have their clients, they are offering different businesses, and when they need a photographer, they'll just check your card and see, oh, is that a specialty that that person feels comfortable, and is there somebody explaining how punctual you were and how passionate you were and how you made them look more beautiful than they felt, or gave them more confidence or something, a story. So this is really important, having your ducks on the line before you go there, because it's all to do with falling back on something. And at this moment, I'm feeling that this is not there. I'm getting the hermit. You're a person that is very qualified, who can do great things, but nobody has a way to find that out. There's like no way to get comfortable at this moment, or even if they have a good gut feeling, they will take a chance on you because the background isn't there. And they're all a bit like fact checkers. So doing this big step of putting you out there, going to these venues, taking time in your life, busy life, to you want to get the most out of it. And that's what I'm picking up. Once you have that past and you have that base, I do see people falling in love with you and really wanting to give you that. So because you're a sparkling person, people love to connect with you, people love to trust, but there are people that need to rely on you, and reliability for them is such an importance, and they can only meet that or see that or feel comfortable enough to take that risk the first time and say yes to you if they have something like they can fall back to or have some more insight about you, knowledge. So that's important. Secondly, you need to know your prices, because what you're thinking now is quite on the low side. Yeah. So pricing, you need to know what the prices are today, because everything went up and up and up. If you're too low, people will think you're unprofessional. So there is a price that it's like a bargain. That's okay, because that's business like. But so maybe you should offer like packages. So if they just take like one, it's like a bit like on the high end. And if they take packages, it's like you have a discount or something that you will come like on the end more cheaper than others. But because you don't do it as one service, you do packages or something. That's what I'm picking up on. So think about pricing. and go creative about it. That's what I'm getting. So these two things are really important. Let's go to your next question, Danielle. Your next question. Is Fabrizio interested in dating me? How does he feel? I have not heard from him in a week. Jimmy is a new guy. Is he better? Okay, can't tell you what better was, but let's explain everything we get, and then you can make that great decision yourself. So, is Fabrizio interested in dating you? Let's get to that question first. What I'm picking up at this moment is that this person is not interested to date anybody. I feel that this person is standing on a rock and it's not moving. I feel like they want to be swept by their feet. They're done. They feel like it's their time, that somebody swoops in, takes them, and gives them a good moment. So what I'm seeing is that Fabrizio is a person that still has wounds from past relationships. I feel like he's still not ready to let go the last woman he was with. He's still like hoping that that person will come back to him. So Fabrizio, as longer that he's on his own, he's missing what he had. I feel like Fabrizio, ex-girlfriend or whatever, lives abroad, so I don't see him planning a trip to revisit her now. So I'm not seeing any connection to you at this moment. I think that he did connect with you and really felt for you, but that also opened up feelings from a past person, and it's like he needs to, yeah, he didn't expect that. He didn't expect that. So this person at this moment is kind of stuck in or trapped in twilight. Has those feelings for you to move forward, because he does feel that something serious can come out of this, but feeling those feelings, missing then the feelings he had with a past love. So it's like pull and push. And I feel like he's a very like serious person. And I feel like he needs to figure that out first before he wants to like give this a chance or not. It's like he didn't make his mind up yet about it. So that's a bit where he is. So it's up to you if you want to wait for it or not. I don't know if you are interested in somebody that comes, every time they feel something with somebody, the past comes up again. They didn't really close that door and they start revisiting it all the time. I don't know if that gives you a feeling as you can trust this person. I have not heard from him in a week. Jimmy is a new guy. Is he better? Okay, can't tell you what is better or what, but let's see. What is Jimmy? I see Jimmy is a person that's really on his own. Jimmy is done with everything of the past. He's not ready to revisit anything, will for sure not be interested to reconnect with exes. This is a person that is on their own. They really shut the door. They're emotionally not connected with anybody or nothing. I feel that it's two ways, somebody like that. One, they're healed, so that's great. But they're not really ready to jump in drama or trauma. So this is all about you. What kind of environment are you creating for this person? Because often the same person can be a different person connected with a different person. So for example, an ex-boyfriend can be really like yelling and screaming with you, and then they connect with another woman and they're like a sheep, because you also have a part in that relationship. People feel comfortable with one person and not with another, and why they do so, and you feel the same with those person, is what they are bringing to the table. What kind of environment are they creating where you feel comfortable or not comfortable? This is the same with you. You have also part of it. You create an environment. I'll be great. You're so fun. Bye, Sylvia. Thank you so much for donating and the gift. Thank you so much, and your advice about the chickens. I really can appreciate that. So what I'm picking up on, sweetie, is you need to be like a very self independent person to make it a nice relationship with this Jimmy. So I don't know if you're comfortable to be in an independent relationship. If you don't, then that's not the person for you. This is not a person to have like a father figure or a person that really emotionally is very involved. I don't see that happening. But that's actually good because then you can find those qualities in friends or whatever. But that's something you need to think about. Is that something important for me to be with somebody? And I do think it's going to be a yes. So think about it. Okay, your last question. Also, I have a court case coming up. My ex is seeking full custody. I have social services interviewing my kids. How will it go? Okay, it's a mess. I'm doing great, Jet. Thank you for joining. I'm feeling that it's a big mess. I'm getting 3 kids who's gonna speak out. Okay, they're not gonna ask about mother and father so much. I'm picking up that they're gonna ask what kind of environment they need to be comfortable, or where what kind of stability they need to be happy. So the conversation's going about those topics. The thing is that they feel that their dad is in a comfortable space and can offer them from today the same stability every day. And to think about you as a person that is still like took a right turn, moved their life into the right angle and are aiming for good things, but are still not there and are still building that life. So in the future, you'll be in the same comfortable position as their dad, but you're not there yet. So that's what they see you, that's how they grade you, that's how they listen, and depending on their answers, they will think, okay, they should be with mother or dad, or more there or more there, because they're seeing you as a kind person, a warm person, but a person still building their life to get to a point where physically their dad is already. So it depends if your children are lacking emotional care or lacking physical care. And that's what they want to know. And that answer should create for you a new insight. Because knowing that, your strategy needs to change. Their dad created a situation, in my opinion, about making a lot of uncomfortabilities with the kids that you are to aim, so, or to blame. So when things weren't going well in their life, or when they didn't get along with their dad, or he said that he did his all and he still has everything, so it's not his problem, and blamed you. So in their heads, you're the unstable person. You're the person that hurt you. You're the person that left them in their inner core. So we're working here with two big problems: the physical stability, where they will be questioned about, and the decision will be made if you can offer that. And secondly, the emotional stability, because even if they're told lies or whatever, it's like what I'm seeing in the cards, you weren't there. It's not your fault, I know, but for their perception, you weren't there. And they have problems with that. So they don't have the trust that you will not disappear again because you just disappeared. It was done to you, but in their opinion, you can just leave because they think you left. So here, it's all about explaining that to your kids. This is also about thinking what to tell those people about your future goals. They need to be that you are physically stability focused, to create that and to hold it and to keep doing that every day and find ways that make sense to grow that. But secondly, how are you gonna build that bond with your kids? Because it happened to them and they don't know that, so they can't make the right decision if you don't get a chance to fix it. And fixing that, you need to spend time with them to show to them that you show up every day for them again and again and again and again. And then in time, they'll see a pattern and they'll trust you again. So if you're starting with -100, I mean, so you need to tell them that you need help here. So I hope it makes, or ask the lawyers to make that known and ask them to help you with that. And how proactive you already brings those issues to the table, how more faith the social service person will have in you and sympathy to give you a better, a better chance. So that's what I have got. I hope it makes sense. Let's pull an oracle card for your reading. The oracle card I'm pulling is love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, still whole, and still be loved. And that's important with your kids, because then you can create consistency, because if you overreach or overpure, you can't do that every day. You're going to fall in a depth, and that will break the trust that you were building. And the same with a relationship. If you from the get-go can't have you don't get what your needs are because the person is not wanting or unavailable to give it to you, those components, you shouldn't put any energy in that, and just know that, okay, at this point, this person is on this stage. I'm not pouring energy in that. I'm pouring energy in the bond with my kids to show that I'm consistently. And I'm not going to give a person energy that is actually a presence when they behave in a manner that doesn't suit me. So this is about self-respect as well. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for the 3 coffees. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. If somebody still wants a reading, next on deck is Rani, then I have Veronica, and then I have Phoenix. So Rani, just let me know where you're at. You're next on deck. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to get yourself really quickly on my VIP list. Oh, you want 10 minutes, Veronica? That's fine. I'll put you down for 2. Somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. No problem, sweetie. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, medium donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a star rider as Veronica just did. There is Rani. I'm going to do a few minutes, Rani, and then I'll get to your reading really soon, okay? So just stay here. Let's see who's next. How does M feel about me? Alona Masons. I'm getting, they see a future with you at this moment. Somi Wairao. Will my husband Shalindra get a job offer from a company soon, which he gave an interview today? I'm getting something else will come out of that. So it's gonna be something else, and he like gave an interview for, but it's connected to this. So I don't think this is what it's gonna be. Haya, would I have better future and outcome if I broke up with B and start talking with D? Sweetie, that you need to know yourself. What we can say is your future with B and your future with D, and then you need to decide what you want. And those are mini, so you just get one card. So this is something that you should probably have a more depth reading about. But what I'm seeing with B is that B is a person that will always, yeah, want to support you, wants to be for you. How he does that, it may be not what your needs are, but that's all about communicating. The other person, what I'm seeing is a person that wants to be the number one in their worlds. So you both are choosing men that are very alpha driven, and that's okay. But knowing that, it means that you will always come on second place. So those two people are the same kind of people. So whatever you choose, your life will look the same. Only one, you're further in it than the other one, but that's it. So the question is here, is that type of person that you're attracting at this moment right for you? And if yes, then you can make it work with both of them. It doesn't matter. Flori, any message about love for me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting spirits is not knowing what you want from them with love. It's like it's such a big mess, and love is coming in. You're feeling in love, then you're not. It's like you're all over the place. So maybe balance that out first. Caroline, any message for me today? Of course, sweetie. I'm getting you need to look to the positive sides of the situation instead of the negative side of the situation. Yesterday I was overthinking about this, and I thought to myself, I need Shasha. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetie. You're so welcome. Jess, will I get above 60 in my degree? I need to continue my studies. I'm getting a positive news. It's on its way. So I think yes. Rika, is Tristan affected by me blocking him? I'm getting, yes, he really knows now you moved on. Okay, I'm gonna go to Rani's reading. I'll be back for minutes after that. So if you want still a mini, then please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. And be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer once I'm done with the 5-minute read of Rani. Okay, sweetie? Rani, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. Tap, tap, tap. Ready on 28K likes. Thank you so much. Rani, handsome, where are you? Rani. There she is. Let's do your 5-minute read. Hi, my beautiful. How are you? I'm doing great now. I had a cold. Sometimes I'm still coughing a bit, but I'm much better now. Our last reading showed 3 years. Still, Hayden will reach out. But the day before my 31st birthday, he reconnected and was strong about it. We got back together for the last 3 months. Okay. I chose him over Will. Do you see marriage kids for Hayden and I? Okay, congratulations, girl. So you both did the work that it's working for you both. So you used your time very good. Let's see. Okay, at this moment, I don't see any change in your relationship currently, if you both keep doing what you're doing. I'm seeing that you both are satisfied in that situation. I feel that Hayden has still live separate and have tenant moments, but improve and grow so much individual. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that this should stay for a while, because reconnecting with each other on a physical level, and that means moving back together, I feel that Hayden doesn't have yet the strength of not being seduced to fall back into old patterns. I don't remember your situation totally because I do a lot of readings, but what I'm picking up here in the cards is that one of the reasons that your relationship in the past didn't work out was that he had a passive kind of energy in the relationship when you lived physically at one place. The moment that he was in your care physically and being in the same space, he falls back as you being a mother figure taking care of him or something. That's what I'm picking up. So this is still hanging above you both heads, this attitude. So him being on his own, needing to take care of himself, and you, what I'm feeling, taking distance in that part of his life, is the best for you both if we're talking about marriage and kids in the future. But they should stay still in the future, because we can't take too much on our spoon here. You need to take like baby steps and baby, teaspoons, bites, because this person, Hayden, is coming from a really swamp environment, because the problem is when he's in a good spot, he can like stay where he's at this moment. He has the energy to stay where he's at, but he doesn't have the energy to crawl out of something or to build something. So I hope that makes sense. I feel the problem is that once he stays still and he needs to crawl out something or build something, then he will lose his energy of just staying central, and then the swamp will like pull him back down, and then he drowns again. So I feel that the swamp is still there, and he got his swimming skills to the point that he can stay in the swamp and survive and walk and have a normal life, but he can't build a bridge to get out of the swamp yet. And if we're talking about marriage and kids, we need that bridge. I hope it makes sense. But that's are the images I see, and you know me already a long time. I see images, so I'm trying to explain it as my best ability that I can. So I do see that you giving him the space, but also give him the backbone to be responsible for his own choices that don't reflect on you. So you don't need to guilt him or that he has the responsibility that your life can like change. Makes that possible in the future. Be just like he does. He's still surfing but worships me. It is tricky. Yeah. So him worshiping you. Thank you for all the gifts, Deshe. For him to worship you as he's worshiping you now keeps him afloat in the swamp, and it also gives him a target, but you need not to accept that as enough, because that then will be what they can. And the moment when they're still not able or don't have the knowledge of building a bridge and getting to a safer ground and stand on it and survive, they will fall back into this mother-son relationship. And that's really not something I don't want for you. And for sure, if a kid would be a part of your life really soon, that would be very difficult for you. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. So you're doing great, but keep putting your foot on the brake, okay? And let him be responsible for whatever happens to him. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. The card that I'm getting for you as an oracle card is Restore Mind, Body, Spirit. True healing happens when you're aligned mind, body, and spirit. Reconnect to your senses. So you're on the right track. But take baby steps, okay? Take baby steps. Okay, let's see who's next. Next on deck is Veronica. And then I have Phoenix. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, I'm still live for the next 20 minutes. Then get yourself still on my VIP list. If not, and you want minis, that's fine too. Just first name and specific question. Tap my screen, share my live, follow, subscribe, like. to be picked for minis, okay? That's the positive energy. And thank you for all the gifts. I really, really appreciate it. Be my 1 to 3 top viewer for sure. I'll pick your question with my eyes. So if somebody still wants a mini, just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Veronica, where are you? You will be next on deck for your 10-minute read in just a second. Somebody still has a question? Cass, what does S is thinking about me? I'm getting yes, and really dreaming about your futures together. So this is warm. This is warm. Bitch, may I please have a message? Let's check. Miss Kay, thank you for the roses. I really appreciate it. I'm getting, you need to start knowing that you can trust yourself. It's like you went through a lot and you're scared that you will relapse, but you won't relapse. You are in your power. So start accepting that this is you being in your power. It's nothing more. It's nothing more fancy. That's just it. Gia, will I pass all 3 of my exams the first time in March? I'm getting 100% if you ask a bit of help, and that's emotional support. You need emotional support, okay? So ask. People don't know that, so will not offer that, but you need that, okay? So ask that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica. Veronica, where are you, sweetie? Let me know where you're at so I can do your 10 minutes read. Veronica, where are you? Veronica. Where is my Veronica? There she is. Okay, let's start doing your 10 minutes read. Hi, my dearest friend Shasha. So nice to see you. I hope you are doing amazing. We got 2 feet of snow the other day, but I just few short weeks I'll be starting my garden. I was thinking about planting this morning and how I'm really looking forward to it, and will be using copper wire this year, mentioned in the wrap around the garden fence. Yeah, I did. It really helped. I had like really courgettes, like, and no water, full, really meaty, really nice, and the tomatoes too. I was hoping to hear from my mom today. I know she mentioned earlier that she has been trying to connect with me and that she is talking about things that are going to happen in the future to me. I was wondering what type of things is she talking about. Okay, let's figure that out. What is your mother talking about? Yeah, me too. Oh, courgettes, I love them. Tomatoes, paprikas. Oh, can't wait to start. This weekend we're gonna turn the ground and put like fertile in it and then start planting the week. Next week I'll go to the market and buy my little plants. So in 2 weeks I have my garden again. So nice that the winter is done and everything is waking up again. Okay, let's see. Okay, your mom is saying that you need to celebrate life more. She's not talking about physically having parties or whatever. She's more about appreciation. She feels like you're not celebrating. You're not enjoying. It's like you are with people, or you're going to places, or you're doing fun things for people to let them feel that you care about them and want them to be happy, but you're not enjoying it. It's like a chore. And she doesn't get that. She feels like your job is making people happy, but that's not a job. I just go through the emotions. Yeah. So it's like you're checking boxes. So everybody's like emotionally where they getting what their needs are, the people you take care of or are connected with you. But that's not emotional connection. And she feels if you don't like address that or be aware of that, then how can you build fruitful emotional connections in the future? Because you will just keep doing it as a job and just check some boxes, and that will be part of it. So something's wrong there. That's what she wants to tell you. That's something that she wants to show you. That's something that she wants you to like be aware of. I don't feel emotionally connected to anyone. Yeah. And that's not okay. Because even somebody you hate, you can have emotions towards this person. being emotionally numb is something that is really not okay. And it's nothing to do with anybody or anything. It's to do with you, because you decided to close that door, because you are a grown up and you can for sure be vulnerable in the environment you live because you're safe. And you're not a person that gets hurt like really quickly. So, and for sure, you are a strong person in defending yourself. So there's like no reason to be scared to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is positive and negative. Yes, we will be disappointed, but yes, we will feel happiness. And that's something that a human needs to survive and want to live and put themselves out there every day, because that's worth living. I mean, just checking boxes and physical changes and expecting that things that you buy or accumulate or will change you as a being feeling it, that's ridiculous, because it will not. It just will not. So the importance of it all here is you need to start feeling again in the current situation where you're at. So your number one priority should be you focusing on you and try to feel things, feel emotional connection. Yeah. So whatever you eat, what does it make you feel? Start being more mindful. For every step you make in your house, how does the floor feels? Does it make me happy? What is my opinion? Even going somewhere, look around, have an opinion. Do you are cold? Do I feel warm? Do I something? It's like you're frozen. It's like you're dead. So why live then? So I don't get then your attitude of life, and really have a lot of respect for that. How do you get through the day? I mean, I'm the opposite. I'm just not motivated if I don't feel anything. So it's like you in my cold ice bath, surviving there, happy. It's not normal. It's just not normal. It should feel uncomfortable. It should feel horrible. You should feel scared to get in it and be like in happiness when you're out of it. But you're just like, I just live here, I'm fine. So why are you lowering expectations of life for you? And you're not role modeling the right life to your daughter as well. And that your mother comes in, of course, because we needed to cross that bridge as well. So yeah, that's what she's telling me. Let's see next question. I'm wondering what type of thing I'm talking about. Does she have any guidance for me about my future steps, beliefs? Should I take thing at this time? You know, she doesn't care what you're doing or what you're not doing, because whatever the future will be, the future will be. She doesn't. I don't think that she's a kind of mother, even when she was alive, that really like talked about things that you needed like to accomplish to be somebody. She's more going with the flow. So she doesn't care about your future, what physically it's gonna be. She just wants to see you as an emotional person, being comfortable and sometimes being discomfortable, but for sure every day living life the fullest and experiencing everything that is happening in their life the fullest. Because if we don't experience it, we don't grow. This is about you. You're not growing, girl. That's, I think, is what she means, because that's my energy, and I do agree with her. So what she's saying, I get it, but I do communicate a bit different, or I see things in a different light than she does, because she's a different person when she was alive. She was just living for the experience, and wherever it would bring her, that would be fine. So a bit like a hippie. I get that. A lot of people think I live the same because my life looks like that, but I don't live like that at all. I want to put myself out there and I want to grow. And growing means to move or to change course, then I'll do that. I go for the uncomfortable, because being too comfortable makes people unhappy. Being too comfortable means you get stuck. Being uncomfortable in life means that distance comes from whatever. And then when we're too long comfortable, even in an unhappy space, whatever, doesn't matter. That's the weird part of it all. And then I get her again. Why are you comfortable in a space where no happiness is? So the whole idea to be comfortable, like all these people asking, when will the man of my life will come in, or the true love will come in? They think they will be comfortable then. But you and me know we're not going to be comfortable. But that's good. You should seek uncomfortable, because then we grow by being with two people, putting each other in an uncomfortable space in a safe way, yeah, but that you get triggered, makes being together interesting, makes your life being worth living, because we're having experiences here, and some will be good and some will be bad, but at the end of it doesn't matter, because the good or the bad, if you look back, the best experience as a kid, that stays with you, and the horrible experiences probably are not there. So because the good above the bad, but if you never had those bad experiences, you never have the good experiences. So what I'm picking up is you need to stop it. You need to quit being where you are and think and choose safety. You need to start being uncomfortable, and that starts with pushing yourself physically to be uncomfortable. So you should be a person like jump from a plane or something, or go skydiving, or go on a hike, or, climb a mountain, or trust somebody and jump with that person from a plane or something. Everything that makes you uncomfortable, you should seek that in a safe environment, but something that really scares you, the shit, to see how physically you react and how amazing you are, because you're downgrading yourself, and that's the problem. You don't trust yourself, so you'll just be comfortable in an uncomfortable space, because this I can control, and I have the knowledge of years of past that I survived. Not happy, but I did. And putting myself in an uncomfortable space, I have no backing to know I will survive. To get more uncomfortable, because I desire change more than anything. I'm too comfortable, but also very unhappy. Yeah, but the thing is, to change and have change is to close doors and not look back to it and burn alliances that you never can fall back to, because otherwise we don't have change. If we always keep a back door open, then we don't change. Thank you, sweetie. So do you get it? And that starts with being very, very, very uncomfortable. That's why your mother says you're not at that point yet, but you will have to be there one day, but you're never going to get there, because you're not every day building, a muscle to be uncomfortable. And you start small, and then with small uncomfortabilities, and then you see you can deal with that, and it gives so much thrive to life and so much life to life, and then we go further, but you're just waiting to be rescued in your comfortable space that is not where you want to be. It's like nothing's gonna change. That's what she wants to tell you. That was your question, and that's your answer. So good luck. The oracle card that I'm getting is release the resentment loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. And that's putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation and place, because you will have to burn the place where you are today. So start building a schedule. Like, I want to run, not me, but for example, I want to run a half marathon. That should be a good goal for you as well. Like, I'm going to run a half marathon or a 5K or whatever. How can I practice and I need a date when it's going to be in my village or somewhere close to me where I'm going to compete. So how can I build, and what do I need to do every day to get myself physically to be ready to run a 10K, not to win it, but to be able to run it agreeable and feeling healthy at the end and not take any danger to myself, because then you start building a plan. So maybe you should do something like that. So you learn that you need to prepare and get uncomfortable every day. And after a while, you want to be uncomfortable. I think there you need to start by putting yourself a goal, write yourself in, you can't get out of it, and start prepping for it and show up. But that's just my opinion. You do whatever you want. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm gonna go off live really quickly. Last on my list is I'm so happy for you too. It's Phoenix. Phoenix, where are you? You're getting a 5-minute read because you donated 10 euros for a coffee. Thank you so much. Please let me know what your question is, because I don't have a question in the donation. Phoenix, where are you, sweetie? More homework for me. Thank you so much. Yes, my pleasure, sweetie. Phoenix, where are you? Thank you. You also have fun with getting uncomfortable. Find a plan. Start doing something. Live for something. Phoenix, where are you? You're next on deck. Please let me know where you're at. Phoenix! On TikTok. I will. And have a great Thursday still, sweetie. You really deserve it. Phoenix! Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. I'm still looking for Phoenix. No Phoenix? Then I'll do her tomorrow if I go live. Where is Phoenix? What thing? See, I'm getting. They want to know. They want a message from you or something. They want you to show something. They don't know what you think about them, and they don't dare to take the first step. Crystal, will I get acceptance into the early childhood program next week for September? I'm getting positive news is on its way. Phoenix, where are you? You're next on deck. Is be happy with our recent communication? I'm getting yes. It gives him comfort. My pleasure. Phoenix, where is Phoenix? No Phoenix? Okay, then I'll say goodbye to everybody and reach out to Phoenix privately to find out what her question is and still make a recording for her. And maybe I'll be tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time live. I don't know yet. It depends my voice and my health. So I just take it the day to day till I feel 100% again. I need to go, sweetie. If you want coffee now, Dukes, then just put it now so I can do your reading really quickly. Then I can still do your reading. Dukes, if you donate now, like now, because I need to go in 10 minutes. Oh yeah, that's okay. I'll wait for it. And Phoenix, if you're here, just let me know in the DM what you want to know about your question and I'll make a recording and send it to you private. I'm waiting for Dukes. That will be the last reading of today. Dukes. Dukes, 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 Dukes. No, she's leaving 15th of March. So she will be taking a plane, going to Slovenia with her school 15 March. So she's still getting there yet. getting a bit frightener every day because it will be her first flight. So, but she loves roller coasters, so I told her that she will be fine. But she's a bit anxious and nervous, and she'll be gone for 7 days, and she never leaves me. So, yes, I'm in Europe. I'm in Portugal at this moment. So yeah, she's really very excited for the trip. So she feels like it's gonna be one way she's looking forward to it. The other way, it's a big step. She's gonna be 7 days away from me. So yeah, and she's gonna fly for the first time in her life. So it's a lot. Yeah, yeah. And Pumi, I got your question. Yeah, so how closer we are coming to that date, how much more anxiety she's getting. But I'm telling her to, for sure, just enjoy it because it is cool and some great experience. So I hope she will. Okay, Mimi, I'm gonna do your 5 minutes read, general. Yes, I do believe that. She's gonna be with her friends, so it's gonna be fine. And it will give her some like feeling that she's like independent. So I think she'll be. She's going with three of her best friends. They're going as well. So Mimi, what we need to talk about is about unfinished business. That's picking up. So you want to move forward. It's like you're really urging this new, fresh place. It's like even physically, you want to shut down what you're having and move. So, what I'm picking up in this general reading is that you put in your destination box of your ways or maps, your spiritual ways or maps, is that you want different. Yeah, physical, different life. You're done with your past life. You don't want to do that. This is about really, you're ready to close that door. You even want to throw, yeah, off people and make them pissed and really burn door, connections. You just don't want a fallback scenario anymore. And that's where you hustle a bit. So you can have a different job that will connect into a different life, but then you need to burn the past. It's like you're trying to do it both, and that's why it's not working. It's like you want to keep what you're having and you hope it's going to fund or it's going to give the fuel to the car that you're driving, that's your life, to bring you to the next destination in safety. So if you're like driving and you're feeling like homesick, you can go back again. But that's not how it's going to happen. And that's why this change that you want for a long time already, is what I'm seeing, is not happening. It's you're betting on two horses. So the importance of it all here is trusting you. So there is a reason why you are incapable to shut those doors and to burn those past connections and to feel okay to move and jump and be confident. And that's about you feeling not happy with yourself. So you wanting another job at this moment is a kind of medicine to push down a symptom. You want change because you don't like being with yourself now. You're not happy with what you created now. The situation where you should be a human being is not nice for you, and that's why you dream to live already in the future, and you think a different job will give that. The question is, no, it's not. So spirit first wants you to start making changes. Why can't you be here? And yes, a job and a this and a that and a are ways for change. But the first step is you able to see you in the mirror and say, I deserve better. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. Then I'd rather live on the street than listen to this idiot or let me treat that way. I'm not a beggar. I'm a survivor. I'm a person. And that energy needs to change first, because otherwise you'll take another job with this energy, you'll get the same result and be treated that way again, because you are pulling in, you are creating an environment that people can abuse you because you think, no, you create a situation where people can abuse you because you don't like yourself and you don't validate yourself and you don't put yourself on a pedestal. So if you don't do that, why another person will do that? Because then also you don't have the correct boundary. And we always think we have a lot to lose, but your own worth is the most important. Money, time, connection, goodwill, reputation. What do we care? Everything flies. We'll always make a buck somehow if we have the right mentality. But it's the most important is self-worth. So I believe you'll get a new job if you are capable to be who you really are and to put it out there that people will treat you as you should be treated by you starting to treat you as you should be treated and start like showing the world how you should be treated. It's like putting a stone in the water and the ripples, you know? And that's your first step. So getting out of this loop, that's your step. And that's your 5 minutes. I'll pull an oracle card for you. Accept past choices. Accept your decisions, however imperfect. They brought you to where you are now. Let them go and move forward. So that's the card. I mean, how more specific can we have that? I know where to start physically. Yes, start. And you'll see it's like it's gonna roll. It's like something rolling, getting the ball rolling into your favor. But it's not rolling yet. You need to start like acting and running around with it and pushing it in the space and the direction that you want it. And then the ball learns what you want. And you get more like, I deserve that. And then you, from a distance, you can let it go. And that ball will keep rolling for you because it fills you. And how stronger you feel, how further you can be. So they make the path easier for you. Yes, 100%. And you'll be fine. So this is positive. It's a big thing that still needs to shift, but it's doable. And it's really one of the stepstones of your life. Because if you have this running, you'll see it's going to be like a snowball effect. And that's what you need, you know? So good luck and thank you so much for your donation. Okay, everybody, I'm going to say goodbye because I need to go somewhere. I wish you all the best. Maybe tomorrow I'll be live. Just check at 1 p.m. GMT time if you're interested in that. Back. Yes, confidence. Wear your crown. Be that queen because you deserve. And then I hope to see you all tomorrow. And if I make it, and otherwise, I'll see you all on Monday. I wish you all the best. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.